Everyone, Clint McLaughlin here with Midwest Market Management. I got Riley Sykart on with me here today. It is May 8th, about 10:30 a.m. We're going to jump into Safrinha weather here today. Riley, you know, we've just wrapped up the U.S. weather, and boy, do the markets really tend to focus on U.S. weather, and oftentimes the Safrinha weather kind of slips to the background here a little bit. In trades mind, how is the Safrinha weather shaping up this week?
Well, we're going to see from Tuesday, very similar story. Not a lot of rain in the forecast and a lot of heat. So as we dive into this, we'll see potentially a story starting to brew up here if it can continue. So if you're ready, I'll just hop right into this.
That would be great.
So like always, first thing I want to do is put into perspective the size of the Safrinha region. Safrinha corn is going anywhere from Mato Grosso down through Paraná, everywhere in between. Mato Grosso is 50% of your Safrinha corn crop. And if you stick that area just in the United States, that's about half the crop down there is almost the entire Midwest. So this is not a small region that we're looking at by any means. So as we move into it here, got to keep that in mind. First thing here, 1 to 5 day temperatures. To the south, they're starting to see more mild stuff, but your important area of Mato Grosso, temperatures remaining in the 90s. They've kind of been stuck there now the last 10 plus days. Temperatures in the low to mid 90s for the highs. So definitely starting to.
The low to mid 90s aren't overly concerning. The compilation of that with the dryness, I think, is what's starting to become more of the issue. If we had been receiving some rains and we're in the 90s, it wouldn't be quite so alarming.
Yep, I agree. 6 to 10 day temperatures, a lot more of the same. So upper 80s to low 90s. So not excessive heat, but enough that no rainfall combined with this could start to cause some stress. Previous 13 days of rainfall, we're now kind of moved out of that realm where they caught all those big rains. You can see now the last 13 days, any rain that is in that forecast pretty much came in that 10 to 13 day outlook. Last 10 days been pretty much bone dry there. So surface soil moistures, not really any different yet. We'll update those beginning of next week. Moving into the 1 to 5 day, more of the same, not really any rain in the forecast. Some areas to the south might catch a little bit. They're going to need it. They're dry down there to begin with. And then 6 to 10 day, absolutely pretty much zero. So heat and no rain could start to really cause stress on this crop, given it is their dry time of year, and this is a little bit more standard for them, but that doesn't mean it's not going to start having an impact on their yields. So overall, move to the 1 to 13 day, you can see not anything really in the forecast for that whole entire Safrinha region other than to the south and right in the northwest corner of Mato Grosso. So a couple regions that are going to be catching enough to keep them going strong, but everywhere else they're going to pretty much desperately going to be in need of rain if something doesn't come in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Sounds good, Riley. I appreciate you putting the maps together. It's certainly a good thing they got off to such a healthy start here. So hopefully that can kind of help hold things together here. Appreciate you putting the maps together. We'll be back on next Tuesday. Also putting U.S. weather out today, as we mentioned. If you want to find us, you can look us up at MidwestMarketManagement.com. Find us on Facebook and like us there. You'll get some updates as well. Thanks a lot and have a great day.
This material has been prepared by a sales or trading employee or agent of Midwest Market Management and is in the nature of a solicitation. This material is not a research report prepared by of Midwest Market Management Research Department. By accepting this communication, you agree that you are an experienced user of the futures markets, capable of making independent trading decisions, and agree that you are not and will not rely solely on this communication in making trading decisions. Distribution in some jurisdictions may be prohibited or restricted by law. Persons in possession of this communication indirectly should inform themselves about and observe any such prohibition or restrictions. To the extent that you have received this communication indirectly and solicitations are prohibited in your jurisdiction without registration, the market commentary in this communication should not be considered a solicitation. The risk of loss in trading futures and/or options is substantial, and each investor and/or trader must consider whether this is a suitable investment. Past performance, whether actual or indicated by simulated historical tests of strategies, is not indicative of future results. Trading advice is based on information taken from trades and statistical services and other sources that of Midwest Market Management believes are reliable. We do not guarantee that such information is accurate or complete, and it should not be relied upon as such. Trading advice reflects our good faith judgment at a specific time and is subject to change without notice. There is no guarantee that the advice we give will result in profitable trades.